Carita Parks here with Martellus Bennett. We're here at Athletes and Activism. So we were talking a little bit earlier. Can you just talk about the importance of having this conversation today?
I think this is a conversation that everyone should have, and when you have a platform to speak, everyone should speak out. And it's not just people who have a big platform or a small platform. Every platform matters because you are in your community. So for us to be able to be the voice of the voiceless, for those who can't be heard, and we be a reflection of our community, we have to speak on their behalf when we get a chance to. So I think it's really important for everyone to use their platform, no matter how big or small it is.
Now, since retirement, you've been focusing on the Imagination Agency. Can you tell us a little bit more about that and what you have going on with that project?
The Imagination Agency is a storytelling studio where I build worlds for kids to visit. And I focus on escapism for Black families and kids, and kind of build places for them to imagine. Now, for me, I think imagination is the most powerful thing, because you cannot create solutions without imagination. Therefore, I try to give places where kids could imagine being in there, what they may be like, and create those experiences. So for me, that's what it's really about: escaping into another world, and realizing that your world doesn't have to be the way that it is. Is what usually happens when you visit a fictitious world. You come back changed, and you realize that you could change your world. So by creating these worlds, we realize that we could change the world. But also, it's important for kids who don't look like us to learn empathy through reading about characters that don't look like them, and realizing that we're so much alike.
Now, this is a stark difference from the NFL. What legacy are you hoping to leave behind starting something like the Imagination Agency, writing your book, Dear Black Boy?
I mean, when I think of legacy, I really just want my daughter to be able to say that my dad was awesome. That's like my biggest legacy ever. But as far as creativity, my whole thing is about empowering the next generation of storytellers who look like me to tell stories about characters who look like them. And if I could do that, and I could encourage the next group of authors and writers and film directors through the things that I make, then that would be amazing. If some kid wins a Oscar and be like, I got into filmmaking because of this guy, Martellus Bennett, wrote this book one time, and it really inspired me. So that's kind of like what I think it's going to be.
Thank you, Martellus. Appreciate your time.
Thank you.